Good morning children, this video is for 22nd January. From the sample paper 5 we already completed 14 questions. Now we are going to do 15th one. In the figure L parallel to M and N is the transversal such that angle 5 is to angle 8 equal to 5 is to 13. Find all angles. So in the question diagram is given, already angles are marked, then angle 5 is to 8 equal to 5 is to 13, find all angles. These all are 3 mark questions only, so we should write all the steps. So what is given in the question? Let angle 5 equal to 5x, angle 8 equal to 13x. Now from the figure what we can write? From the figure angle 5 plus angle 8 equal to 180 degree. What is the reason for this one? Linear pair. So linear pair. So I'll write here linear pair. Usually we have seen that when the children are in the exams not writing the reasons correctly, just they are solving. That is not correct. In marking scheme it is clearly explained that this step is having carries half mark like that. So whenever it is there you must write the reason also. 5x plus 13x we are substitute the values equal to 180 degree. That means 18x equal to 180 degree implies x equal to 10 degree. Therefore, angle 5 equal to 50 degree, angle 8 equal to 130 degree. Now we got the values of 5 and 8. If we got 5 and 8 means we can write the vertically opposite angles first. So angle 5 equal to angle 7 equal to 50 degree. Angle 8 equal to angle 6 is equal to 130 degree. That means what is the reason? Vertically opposite angles. Now we got 5, 6, 7, 8. Now corresponding angles only we should write. Instead of 5 we can write that it is equal to angle 1, that is equal to 50 degree. Angle 6 equal to angle 2 equal to 130 degree. Now angle 7 equal to 3 equal to 50 degree. Angle 8 equal to angle 4 equal to 130 degree. All together what the reason we can write? Corresponding angles. So here one step completed here only. Right. Next 5 and 8 values to be written. Then again angle 5 and 7, angle 8 and 6 to be written. Next step is like this. So each carries marker. So don't skip the steps. I'll say don't skip the steps. Don't write the direct answers. You will not get the marker. Sometimes the whole question carries 3 marker. If you are skipping the step you may get 1 mark only. They are not thinking about the final answer. They always consider how the procedure is done. That is why marking scheme they are clearly specifying each step carries half mark like that. So follow the steps, then only you will get full mark. Next question, in the figure show that XY parallel to EF. So diagram is already given. So there is no need of copying the diagram unless we are doing a further constructions. Otherwise we must use the same letter or angle measurement whatever given in the diagram. You cannot add your own angle 1, 2, 3 like that. If you are changing the letter to number or anything else, we must draw the diagram in the paper and specify which angle you have taken as a angle 1, angle 2 like that. Here nothing is required. So it's a 3 mark question, so we should write the solution. First the step is that what is given in the question. So angle Y equal equal to 60 degree, angle E equal to 150 degree, angle YRE equal to 36 degree, angle ERS equal to 30 degree, and we have to prove that XY parallel to EF, right? So we have to prove that XY parallel to EF only. Now let us take EF and RS, that is angle, I should write here proof. Okay, angle FER plus ERS, both are angle only, so angle we should mention, it is equal to 150 plus 30 equal to 180. That means co-interior angles are 180 degree, or we can write that supplementary. This implies EF parallel to RS. Equation number 1. Now what is the next step? Angle XYR equal to 66 degree. Angle YRS equal to angle YRE plus angle ERS. That means what is the measurement? We should substitute the values. Here YR is 36 plus 30, it is equal to 66 degree. That means angle XYR equal to angle YRS equal to 66 degree. See the diagram XYR and YRS. That means if you take these two angles, you are getting a shape similar to Z. Z means alternate interior angle only. Therefore, we can write that alternate interior angles are equal. Implies. What is the implication here? XY parallel to RS. Okay. Now what we got from 1? EF parallel to RS, then XY parallel to RS from 2. So that means both are parallel to RS. So what is the conclusion? XY parallel to EF. From 1 and 2, EF parallel to EF parallel to RS, XY parallel to RS. Implies XY parallel to EF. Hence proved. Next question. In an isosceles triangle LMN, the sides LM and LM equal to LN, MP and NQ are two medians of the triangle. Show that MP equal to NQ. Now this question diagram is not given in the question. It's a geometry question only. Without a diagram we cannot solve only. So such questions we must draw the diagram. Otherwise your whatever proof you have written, it is wrong only. Got the point? When the diagram is given, based on that you can do, but when the diagram is not given, then we must draw the diagram. So the step is that we must draw the diagram according to the information. Okay, so we are drawing an isosceles triangle. LMN is the isosceles triangle. The sides LM equal to LN. So L here, M, N. So LM equal to LN. As you know that if it is isosceles triangle, the angle opposite to equal sides are also equal. So this is an application only. We are marking directly because after the diagram you may not get confused. Next. MP and NQ are two medians. So from M, MP is there. So we are drawing a line like this. from M. It is almost accurate, not required that exact measurement should be the, so MP. It's a median, they already told. So what is the meaning of median? This is a midpoint. So here LP equal to PN, right? First what was there? LM equal to LN. Now it is told that these two are equal also. What is the definition of the median? Vertex and the opposite sides midpoint. The line segment joining the vertex and opposite sides midpoint. Similarly, we have to draw the another one, that is NQ. So here Q is here. So already 2 I marked, here I'll mark like this. So single line. So LQ equal to MQ, because Q is the midpoint. I think now you got the idea how to draw the diagram after reading the. Usually children will skip the diagram and all, somewhere they will copy the answer and write. That is not correct. We should draw the diagram and write if the diagram is not given. So already we got the idea how the diagram is. So we'll write now what is given in the question. What is given in the question? In triangle LMN, LM equal to LN. And also P and Q are medians. So I can write like this: NP equal to PL, also MQ equal to QL. What is the reason? Median property. This is given in the question. 3 mark question only. What is given in the question to be must be written. To prove MP equal to NQ. Now the next part is proof only, no further construction is required here. Directly we can go for the proof. So the first part is that I'll write here LM equal to LN implies LM opposite angle is angle N equal to angle M. M is opposite to LN. So equation number 1, angle opposite to equal side. Next, we need MP and NQ are the equal side. We need to prove. So MP we are taking MP as one of the side and we are completing MPN, right? MPN. If we are going for MPN, we are having which one? Angle N is there and PN is the equal side we have marked. PN is the equal side means it is half of the LN. That idea we must have. So what I am writing here, LM equal to LN implies half of LM equal to half of LN. Again implies, what is half of LM? Actually we are going to take which triangle? MPN. So half of LN we are taking the bottom part, that is the after P, that is PN part. So we are writing PN. Similarly this side QM. So I'll write here QM equal to PN, equation number 2. Now we can go for the triangle only. In triangle MPN and triangle NQ. NQ is the one of the side, so we are taking NQM. So we need MP and NQ. With the MP as one of the side, we are making the triangle MPN, and NQ is there. NQ as one of the side, we are completing the triangle NQM. So in MPN, what are the equal sides we have marked? First angle only I'll write, that is angle N equal to angle M. It's given, we can write, or we can write proved in 1. Next, MPN. PN is the equal side, we are writing PN equal to QM. Proved in 2. Now we got one angle, that is angle N, one side we got, that is PN. Now what is the remaining side? MN. So MN as the third side we are getting. Similarly NQM. What are the things we have taken down? Angle M we have taken, QM we have taken, MN is also common side there. So MN is the side. We can write a common. So when we are writing the geometrical proof, you should write the statement like this and write the reasons also here. Now what is the triangle name we should consider? Triangle MPN is congruent to. What is the criteria? Two sides and the angle we got. So let me check that one. Triangle MPN, we are taken that angle N, right? Angle side PN we have taken. Now MN is the third side we have taken. So these two sides and the included angle. So we can go for this criteria only, that is SAS. Now what is the order? MPN, angle N is for M. So in place of N, that is the last letter, it will be M from here. So N for M means naturally M is for N only. Okay. Now what is left letter? Q. So NQM is the order. Now criteria is SAS. When we are having two sides and the angle, we must check that whether it is the included angle or not. If it is included angle, then only we can go for SAS criteria. Otherwise it is wrong only. Two sides and the angle is not included means we cannot apply. You know that very well. Now we got SAS criteria. We cross-checked with MPN. Now we can go for NQM also. This is the first side and the second side and the included angle. There also it is correct only. Now what is the result of this one? MP equal to NQ, that is CPCT. Hence proved. So in this question diagram is not given, so you must draw the diagram, and since it's a geometry question, write all the parts. So angle opposite equal side and also half of equals are equal, that is the two criteria we have added with the common property. Then we got that SAS criteria. Like this statement and reason should be written neatly for the geometrical questions. Now after that CPCT result, that is MP equal to NQ, hence proved. Next question. LMN is a triangle in which altitudes MP and NQ to the sides LN and LM respectively are equal. Show that a triangle LMP and a triangle LNQ are congruent, and also LM equal to LN. See, once we have proved the congruency of LMP and LNQ, we can write a CPCT as LM and LN. But here also what is the important thing? The diagram is not given. So we must draw the diagram first. So LM is a triangle in which altitude MP and NQ are equal. So we have to draw the diagram now. So right side of the our paper we have to draw a diagram. So triangle only. LM in N is a triangle. L, M, N. Now the altitude MP, which side? LN. So from here we are drawing an altitude here. What is that delta? P. Okay. Now NQ to the side LM. From N, NQ, naturally this side is 90 means the other side is also 90 only. Now one more sentence we have to read carefully, that altitudes are equal. That means MP equal to NQ. This is also given in the question. Got now? Now what we should prove? Triangle LMP is congruent to triangle LNQ. So it's a geometrical proof. without mentioning, you know that we should write all the steps only. So given angle P MP perpendicular to LN, NQ perpendicular to LM, and also MP equal to NQ in triangle LMN. Right? These are the things given to prove triangle LMP congruent to triangle LNQ, LM equal to LN. Two criteria we have to prove. Now we are going to take the proof in which triangle? Triangle LMP, triangle LNQ. Already what is given in that one, we will write LMP, angle P is 90. So angle P equal to LNQ, naturally angle Q given. Next, MP equal to NQ. Again given. Now see that angle P we have taken, MP we have taken. Which is the triangle mentioned here? LMP. In this, MP as a side we have taken, P is the angle we have taken. Now angle L is coming common. Angle L equal to angle L. Now let us see once again. LMP, complete angle L is coming. What is the next triangle name? LNQ. LNQ. Again, complete angle L is coming. So we should write common. Therefore, triangle LMP congruent to triangle LNQ. Order check once again. For L, it is L only, right? For P, it is Q. So naturally, M is for N. What is the criteria now? See, two angle one side. So angle, first angle is here and the second angle is here. The side is not included. So we must write here AAS. If the included side means what we should write? ASA. Side will be included there. Now what is the result of this? LM equal to LN, CPCT. So here I'll mark 1. Here I'll mark 2. So what I can write here? Proved 1. Here what I can write? Proved 2. It's a congruency based question only. Hence we have completed the 18th question only. So it's a AAS criteria. With this, today's class I am winding up. Thank you.